Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gun Samurai series here, where first we're going to start off by sending some more people out on parties. But before we do that, let me go ahead and thank the channel members here. Let me see here. Un momento, por favor. And that's the extent of my my Spanish knowledge. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, Shipwrecked. All right. Thank you for those channel memberships, by the way. Let's send out this guy here. Let's also send out Tobias, JT, Michael. Michael will send out as well. And then let's send out, send out Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked has really solid stats. All right. We got a bunch of new parties here. Now we have 4 out of our 8 parties. We need to kind of take out some of these guys here. We could probably go ahead and disband our army now, since we have completely annihilated the Ito and we are no longer at war. We definitely need to go rebuild our army, though, I would say. I'd say we could probably take on these guys here, even all together. There we go. We got 2 of them there. You know, war, surrender, or die. You heard me yield or fight. 58 versus 53. Let's go and vote on the new owner of this castle here. 38, 9 relationship, or 15. All right, we're definitely voting for this guy. We just need to vote enough to, okay, doesn't look like we can get him that. All right, we could probably get this guy it. No, we're just gonna have to vote for this guy. We'll just do the minimum vote there. It's gonna increase our relationship with those guys. Should help out a bit somewhat. All right, we have 3 infantry and 40. We have 40 40 range troops. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna have to go for a sit back and chill here. All right, I'm gonna go right in and harass these guys. I'm gonna go try to general snipe. That way they will have no commanders whatsoever. Then they should just charge us, I believe. This is such a pretty map, but goddamn, does it take up a lot of space whenever I fight a battle on this map. All right, let's track him down like the noble hunter. We're going through the trees to track down the elephant. Oh, I hit his horse. Go ahead and reload here. We'll continue tracking him down. He looks like he's going to come forward on us. Not quite a good enough shot there. Let's get turned around here. Uh-oh. Ah! All right, let's go sword. Oh, he's running like a little bitch. Okay, we got to get reloaded here. We're getting shot at. If we take a bullet, we're done. Oh, he's actually chasing me down. Interesting strategy there. Down goes that horse, buddy. Let's get a reload off and let's kill him. Yeah, you ain't getting away that easy, friend. Just sends him flying. And down goes one of their leaders there. They only have 18 actual archers. Ooh, that hurt. Let's try to take out the other one. Oh, there he is. Bye-bye him. Yeah, there goes all their, pretty much all their firepower right there. In terms of actually countering us. Let's go ahead and line our horse gunners up here. Let's bring the ranged troops right here. And in the meantime, I will continue to skirmish with them. Sometimes you got to pull your sword out. Oh, that is not good. I'm getting shot at right here. I can't shoot my gun. I need to dismount. Gotta finish the reload. Oh, he took an arrow to the face. Uh-oh. All right, we'll take over Mr. Desperado here. All right, I need to go see what is going on with my horse gunners. Okay, it looks like they're getting fucked up here. We need to pull them back. Is their infantry just charging? Let's get him getting a volley in here. Get another volley in. Come on, boys. Hurry up and reload. Get a volley in. There we go. All right, fall back. It looks like they're kind of charging us here. They're about to close with us. We need to get ready here. All right, horsemen back up to here. All right, they're about to crest this ridge. We need to be set up. We need to hurry up. Set up right there. A lot of our Yumis should be getting upgrades here. All right, everybody hold fire. Everybody charge. They are still samurai, of course. They still do really, really good in melee. They have some of the best equipment in the game, those Sakai samurai marksmen. So, yeah, they're pretty solid. Even though these guys are just horse gunners, they still do pretty good. Might lose a few of them, but shouldn't be too many. Yeah, it looks like we lost 3. That's okay. We can always replenish that. Not too bad of losses there. It's good that we're early on, because I kind of made this mistake in Rome and in and with the other playthroughs where I was taking too much of the territory for myself and not doling out enough of it to the rest of the kingdom. So when they were looking at whether or not they wanted to actually start some wars and stuff, they were like, well, we can't because we don't have any money. We're out of money, you know. Still gonna take all that loot there, of course. All right, we could chase that guy down. We could just send troops on this one. Yeah, we're only gonna lose 1. Oh, it was an Otsutsu though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I know we're over the prisoner limit. Yada yada yada. All right, let's go to this castle here and let's transfer a lot of these prisoners over, the ones we don't want to keep. All right, approach the gates, request entry to the castle. Go to the dungeon, donate some prisoners to improve relations. And get rid of the Yumi Ashigaru. Ohaga looters and Sakai militia peasants. We get rid of all those guys there. Very nice. Oh, it exceeds their capacity. Okay. Oh, we can only get rid of 2. That's kind of annoying. All right, that's fine. I'll just get rid of them. Yeah, out in the wild. Just let them go. There we go. Get rid of the Yumi Ashigaru. Got a couple upgrades there. More Teppo Samurai. We need to find a place to stash these lords. Probably in this castle here, I would imagine. I don't think they have too many prisoners. They shouldn't. Go to dungeon, donate prisoners. Yeah, they don't have any at all. Okay, perfect. There we go. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and recruit some more Sakai Samurai Marksmen. I think the best way to do that would probably be to go back to our own towns to do that. Because we're at a very, very low. Well, we're not too low on the party numbers, but we're kind of low. And we need to get some more Sakai Jin Samurai to alleviate that. Yeah, we're about 50 low on this. We could go in here and take out the Sakai Jin Samurai because they're not going to use them effectively. And that's the reason why I'm okay with pulling them out. There's 8 right there. That's like 2 or 3 towns worth of recruiting done right there. We don't want to take too much out though, so we just want to take just the Jin Samurai, and he probably just emptied this place. Yeah, he did. All right, let's go over to our big town here and see what we got in here. We got to remember that this castle is not owned by us. I always forget that. We'll go hit up all of our towns though and start replenishing our Jin Samurai and our infantry. We're just going to use like bog standard guys as infantry fodder. We really don't need much else other than that. It's nice to have a good little cushion of infantry though. Especially for when we siege, like we do need some decent infantry. Oh, lovely Jin Samurai there. Sakai Samurai infantry I'll take as well. It's nice that when they have the infantry already upgraded, because I would never upgrade Sakai Jin Samurai into Sakai infantry. I just never would. It's not ever worth it for me. Oh, bunch of Yumi Samurai there. Nice. Let's go into the big town and let's take out all the Yumi Samurai and the Sakai Jin Samurai. Go to the keep, manage the garrison. Looks like there is a few in here for us. Yep, 4 Sakai Jin Samurai. Any Yumi Samurai? No. But there is some veteran Ashigaru and other stuff. We'll go and leave that for now. This town's getting upgraded. Very nice. We can drop a little bit more money in here. All right, very good. So we're not at war with anyone, and that's probably because they think we're not strong enough yet. Let's go and see what we're... Okay, our income's doing okay. How filled up are these parties? Okay, so we got one that's like halfway full, and then the others are not full at all. I'm gonna... Okay, here. I'm gonna go Control P. Oops. Control P. And this is gonna pull up all of our parties that we have out. And... yeah, I want to do a template here. Not sure if we can change it. Okay, I think we'll just do okay, create template. Okay. Base, we'll just call it base. All right, and then this is what I want them to upgrade. I want them to okay, I see. All right, Sakai Samurai Marksman, Sakai Ozutsu, Sakai Horse Gunners, Sakai Pistol Cavalry. And then I want... them to get... I want them to just... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to fuck around with all this. I'm just going to set the percentages and fucking leave it like that. All right, so I want them to do less... Basically no cav there, and I want to have them to be mostly comprised of ranged units. So maybe 10% or 15% cav, or 10% cav, 40% infantry, and then yeah, that would be good. And then what we can do is we can copy and paste. We can copy his party and paste it on to all of these other guys. And there we go. Now they all have that orders to recruit those kinds of troops. It's probably going to get us a lot of Yumi Ashigaru, I would imagine, but at least they'll be mostly ranged troops. And with where we're at right now, where we're recruiting from, they'll actually probably mostly get Ashigaru gunners, which is kind of what I want them to get. That's perfectly fine with me. I am totally fine with them getting Ashigaru gunners. And what are we at in terms of range versus infantry? We're at a decent little separation there. And then we just make these guys into Yachty. All right, very good. Very nice. All right, this castle is ours, so we'll go grab some Sakai Jin Samurai from here. I think I've already grabbed from here, though. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I already have. There's no Jin Samurai in there. All right, let's go up to our little castle line over here and over to Sadawara. And we'll grab some more Sakai Jin Samurai. And yeah, eventually I do want some on the defense, but I'm not at that point where I can just recruit them out of my own towns because we have so many parties just recruiting them out of my towns, which is very annoying. But it's okay. All right, let's see here. Skilled Yare, yes. Sakai Jin Samurai. They don't have any Yumi Samurai here yet. That's fine, though. Let's manage the town. No A theater, level 3. That needs to go first. Then militia grounds, then dojo, then marketplace, and then build a workshop, build the rest of this stuff, and then build the siege workshop. There we go. That should be... oh, I need to check and see if they have money. I didn't do that. Oh, man. There's so much to do. Yes, they have a little bit of money. Give them a little bit more. That's fine. Our profits are going down because of the fact that we are creating parties as we speak. I manage the castle. Jodai meeting hall. Yeah, we can let that finish. And then actually, let's just build this first. Let's get Noe Theater up to level 3. Then we'll build the Jodai meeting hall. Build the rest of these buildings, not in that order. There we go. Then we can work on the fortifications, and then they're on festival and games to increase loyalty. Their security is not very good right now, just because of the garrison isn't that good. But the dojo level 3 should be... They should have some good troops in here, because that dojo level 3. Yeah, like I said, they have some pretty solid troops in here. No Jin Samurai. I must have already pulled them out of here. You know, honestly, we could really go for some Ashigaru marksmen. They have a ton of Shigami. Like, we really could just fill our party up with that. I'll be honest with you. We really could. We do have a lot of Sakai Yumi Samurai and a lot of Sakai Jin Samurai. But I am like kind of okay with just filling our party up with quote unquote trash troops, because guns are guns, you know? It doesn't matter who's holding it. It's a gun. It's gonna kill them, you know? it's gonna do a lot of damage no matter who's shooting it. I mean, yes, the reload is gonna be slower and all these other things, but yeah, the Sakai Samurai marksman open at a much longer range, and they have much better equipment overall. Made peace with one of those guys. Very nice. They already got Noe Theater level 3. Their main problem is just security. But they're doing well overall. She's helping them out quite a bit. Need to get that militia grounds building there. Let's get... Okay, so let's do militia grounds first, and then we do garrison barracks. Then Jodai meeting hall and that, and then we get that built, and then we do the workshop, and then we do that. Oh, dojo's not built up. Okay, hold on. We need to do dojo level 2. Then we need to do militia grounds. Then we do the workshop. Then we do tax collector, Jodai, that, this, that, and that. There's no like real like correct order. Okay, there is a correct order. You build the workshop first, but I think that is actually an inferior strategy personally. I find it to be an inferior strategy myself. Now I know we're over the limit here, and we're gonna have some troops desert for just a second, but we're gonna drop off some of these Yari Ashigaru. There we go. And actually, you know what? I want to drop off the Yari, and then I want to drop off the trained, yeah, the Katana Ashigaru and the trained Yari Ashigaru. We have enough infantry. And kind of the whole point is to make this a modern army, so we really should be using more Ashigaru gunners and stuff like that. We really should just be using those guys, and then the Sakai Samurai Marksmen are just the cherry on top. That's kind of how I want to play this. Like, yes, don't get me wrong, I would like to have these, you know, skilled katana samurai and stuff. And that's a Teppo Ashigaru. We don't want the Teppo Ashigaru. That's the only things we don't want. Skilled Ashigaru gunner, sure. We'll take those guys. But I mean, like, they do just as good in combat as the regular guys, you know, like they like the Sakai Jin Samurai, they do just as good as those guys, and it's more about volume of fire than anything. Take the Sakai Samurai infantry. And you know what? I think I will fill up on the skilled Ashigaru gunners and Ashigaru marksmen. There we go. Yeah, we'll take 10 of those and we'll throw those guys back. And then we'll lower down until we get back to that there. Perfect. All right, and let's go help out this caravan, I guess. Oh, not really. Not anymore. Well, let's fight these guys here. All right, so I need to be on the ranged formation, right? 46 ranged, 0 ranged. Desperado has 92 ranged influence. Let's put him on there. I'll put myself on the horse gunners. Tobias, you can go on there, and then you guys just go in the ranged formation for me. All right, let's set up our line here, and let's see how effective they are. Let's see how good the volume of fire is against these looters. And we'll set up the cav off to the left side and just let them shoot into these guys. And honestly, we could just set them up directly behind them because they can shoot over them. All right, there we go. Got a hit there. Very nice. All right, let's get a nice view of these guys when they open up. Some of the horse gunners are already opening up. Tell them to hold fire for a moment until these guys get much closer. All right, right about now. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They are turning tail and running. Look at how fast the Yumi fire as well. A lot of these Yumi are gonna get kills, which is exactly what we need to upgrade them to Sakai Samurai Marksmen. And I'll finish off a few of these boys as we go, if I can. They're still shooting at them. A lot of them are still shooting. But these are free kills, so might as well take them. I think they've finally stopped firing at 270 meters away. Take him down there. And that is another victory for the clan. All right, some more of those guys going. That was 11 they're upgrading, I think. Wow. Some more of those guys upgrading. And let's get some more mounted guys going, I think. That will be good for us. Oh, that was a lot of loot there. Wow. Actually, a good amount of loot. And right now, we're just mainly focusing on building up influence, getting the troops trained up so that when we go on a siege, we'll actually do decent. And there's some pirates here we can fight. And I'm pretty sure these guys are just, they are just melee. So it should be really easy. There you go, spread them out just a little bit wider than they can actually go. And we'll put these guys right behind them like we usually do. Put these cav off to the side there. Put the infantry there. And then we ready up. And no, they are not all infantry, but they're mostly infantry, it looks like. I will get myself some lovely skills here. It looks like they're already opening up. Let's just tell them to hold fire for now. Tell them to wait till they're closer. They might be getting hits, but they're probably not getting kills. And I'm actually going to shoot down the line here. But we are functioning pretty much like a modern army. There's two with one. I think it's our horse gunners that are actually firing. They have guns? Oh no, they just have bows. Okay. Not really a big deal. Unless I get hit in the face. You're shooting at me. I don't appreciate that. Oh, okay. I snapped the shot off on accident. All right, let's tell them to open fire. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's pretty effective, I would say. Let's see if they're going to kill them all before they even reach our lines. Because a lot of the Teppo samurais are not going to open up until a lot closer. Or the trained Ashigaru marksmen. Cav, go clean them up. Yeah, they're just running. Getting some free two-handed skill here. Always nice to get that. Well, that was easy. That's the one thing I love about this army is you really don't suffer any like attrition losses to just like regular bandits. You just really don't suffer that, which is like really, really nice. Because that is like one of the most annoying things in the world is just suffering attrition losses by fighting multiple bandit parties in a row. Like you're really not going to lose too many, but you will lose like some, which is, it sucks, you know. Minus 20 cost of infantry. No, we'll go there. All right, riding. I'm going to get plus 30 riding skill. And then, yeah, there we go. All right, scouting. Let's see here. We're almost up to keen sight. We just got 2 more perks before we hit keen sight. Minus 15% to disorganized state duration. That's really, really important. Trading for mounts probably, or let's go 20% carrying capacity on pack animals. That's a much better skill in my opinion. Tobias. Let's see here. Oh, that's actually a really good skill. Ooh. Ooh, that's tough. If we stuck him on a governorship right now, Tobias would do very, very well. Taken by troops in your formation, yeah. Because we would take a lot of charge damage if they charged our ranged troops. Let's go Nighttime Traveler. Frugal, and then Drill Sergeant, I would say. All right. See if anybody else needs any points allocated. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But goddamn, look at Shipwreck, dude. Holy fuck, dude. He has some insane stats. All right, let's go stick let's go see here. Fiefs. Let's go stick Tobias on a governorship. For now. You'll see why. He's gonna get settlement loyalty, Swift Striker, everything like that. And then we'll stick someone on this as well. Desperado is pretty good. Franklin's also very good. Yeah, I think we're gonna do. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's gonna take them a little while to arrive, but now we have governors on all of these places here. Very nice. All right, what is next? Just build up power, I guess. Yeah, we really need to take out the Sagara here. I think we start a war with the Sagara. That would be a good idea. They really only control these two castles in this one town right here. I think we could easily take these guys out. Let's see how keen they are on that idea. Yeah, we need to wait for those guys to build up their troops, though. There's a hideout there. Yeah, let's see how keen they are on declaring war on the Sagara. Sagara. Ooh, they support that 100%. All right, let's declare war. And then just we abstain. Nice. All right, now I can bring in some armies here before they all get taken. We'll bring in mine, and then we'll bring in like 2 or 3 more, and then we can take the castles with these armies, I think. All right, let's go ahead and group up here then, and we'll take this south castle, and we won't keep it. We'll dole it out to somebody. Oh fuck, they already got an army up. Damn, that was quick. Moon Cheese is gonna make his way down to us. We got to be kind of careful because they might start charging some shit, or not charging, but going after some shit pretty much immediately. That's only gonna cost us 2 influence per day to keep up, so we might as well bring in. He's gonna cost way more per day. All right, well, we have a party of 465, so we can do a lot with that. That one has 407 defenders. What about this one up here? I kind of want to crush that army right now. How good are our odds? We have 597 versus 573. Oh, they're coming for us. All right, I'll take the defense. All right, let me drop a save here really quick in case I need to save scum. What episode is this? 17? Yeah, 17. Shimazu 17. I tell you what, I didn't think 3 monitors was going to be useful, but it actually really is, especially when you're a YouTuber. All right, let's find it out. See how it goes. And we got damn near the fucking best map in the game for this shit. Holy fuck. That's amazing. Desperado on there with his 92 ranged influence there. Moon Cheese can be on the infantry with that 59 influence. We'll stick all these guys in the ranged party just to defend it a little bit better, and I'll have myself on the well, I guess I should stick one of these guys on the cavalry. Yeah, and then I'll stick myself in the infantry party, I guess. But I know that once we get all the way ranked up in the gun skill, we need to have me leading it because it is significantly stronger whenever I'm leading it. And one day when I become the faction leader, it will be even better. Let's just stretch out a line all the way across here as far back as we can go, really. And that's going to be the strategy, is just set a line up and watch them go to work. Oh, we get a too thick line the entire way across the whole fucking formation. That's so awesome. Dude, this is going to look so epic. I can already tell you. Let's move the frontline infantry back and let's bring the cavalry off just to one of the flanks. And we'll ready up here. And I'm going to get an extraordinary view of this while I am taking some pot shots. Gaining some points in gun skill. We're at almost 200 gun skill. They're going to lose a lot of guys before they even get to our formation. And I'll try to get some nice views of this. Look at that kill feed. Oh my god, dude. This is kind of getting insane here. And look at all the Sakai Samurai Marksmen opening up. Alright, infantry engage. They're kind of pussyfooting around a little bit. Let's go ahead and give them a reason to charge. We're going to use the infantry to screen the archers here. They're not the archers, the gunners. I was taking a shot at that lord. All right, time for me to do my work here. Yeah, we're slaughtering these dudes. It's not even a question. Oh, I got one shot. Literally got one shot. All right, ranged troops, chill. Ranged troops, chill. Form back up. Line formation, guys. Form back up. Form up, gentlemen. We're doing fine. We're good. Cav, tell you to charge. You guys just go skirmish. You guys charge. Infantry charge. All right, well, we're still stomping these guys. We've only lost 107. It was all infantry anyways. And the guys who are left over aren't going to do much. All right, infantry pull back. They should come back towards us here. Looks like they are turning around to come back towards us. I can't believe I got sniped. That's crazy. Let's pull the cav back. And let's just let our ranged troops do the dirty work. I mean, if they're just going to sit and run around in front of us, then we're going to take the opportunity. Let's get some nice shots for some YouTube shorts here. All right, here we go. That's gonna be a cool shot. Put him in loose formation, I guess. See, we're winning just by pure volume of fire. See all these Yubi here? Alright, I guess we'll just charge the infantry. They only have 29 guys left. They are falling like crazy. See, this is the nice thing about gun troops too, is when they fire and they hit, they kill. It is like a guaranteed death, you know. Ozutsu hitting him there. You just hear him getting hit by that range fire. Scary. All right, we'll just tell everybody to charge. And we lost 120 and they lost 500. Or we lost 179, they lost 533. That's how good of a trade these range troops give you. When you have massed volumes of fire, it is just so fucking good. We plundered a shitload of gold there. Took a couple of prisoners. Oh my god, look at all those Sakai Jin Samurai. I'm definitely taking all those guys. Sakai Yumi Samurai will take as well. Sakai Teppo. Ashigaru Gunners. Ashigaru Marksmen. Sakai Infantry. What else do we want to take? Mounted Samurai we're going to take for sure. We got to get rid of some of these fucking looters though. There we go. Very nice. Look at all these upgrades too. Look at that. That's crazy. Some more guys getting upgraded to that. Some more horse gunners getting upgraded. Some more of those guys getting upgraded. Like, look at how many are getting upgraded. That's just fucking insane, dude. We're basically 2/3 range now, which is sweet. And a bunch of these guys can get recruited now. That's awesome as well. Tailored Jin Buddy. I'll keep what I got for now. They did Kote Legendary Mogami Do. Almost better than what we have. That's probably better than what some of our companions have. Yeah, that's significantly better than what he has. Give him that. Yeah, that's still better than what you got technically. We'll just dole out some of this armor here. It's better. Ah, legendary samurai helmet there for you, my friend. Oh, that's better than what you got. You need a Jin body? Sure, have one. Take one, I got plenty. Legendary reinforced there. And then... yeah, you have a simple Omiyari. Then a bunch of good loot there. We'll take all that rice as well. We'll just go dump it in a town somewhere. All right, I think that's going to wrap up this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all the support in these series that I'm running. The content slate's going to change. If you guys want to know what's coming up starting the 1st of starting the 1st of August, I believe. Wait, no, not the 1st of August. The what am I thinking of? What is my brain doing? Not the 1st of August, the 1st, what the fuck comes after August? September, the 1st of September. God, I had a huge brain fart there. Yeah, the 1st of September, go check out the Discord. Link is in the description, and I'll make a post about it on YouTube as well, detailing the new content slate. But yeah, thank you to the channel members in particular. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for those channel memberships. We'll go and stop this video here, though. Hope y'all all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.